Let's pop a bottle. Welcome to Third Eye Champagne. I'm Kirsten Langston, author and intuitive. Hello, my friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is our public live. So we are live to the world today. I apologize. We were supposed to be live to the world last week, and I had my Portuguese event, and everybody in my family got COVID except for me. So we put on the event, and so I had two very important missing people that were supposed to do a bunch of stuff, and I ended up doing it all. So I wasn't able to go live last week for you guys. I'm really sorry about that. It was just totally. I really thought I could, oh, I'm just gonna handle this, and then I'll, I can do a really quick live. It just did not pan out that way. So I am here now with you. I have a couple of announcements before you actually got an alert from YouTube. That's shocking, Nerdsbane. I have a couple of announcements for you guys before we get into it. September for readings, I am open and I'm running a special. So anybody that buys a full-length reading, any kind of reading, you're going to get a free energy report and clearing from me. So that's going to be a written report, a couple of pages. It's going to let you know if you had cords, if you had hooks, if you had portals or vortexes in your house, what your chakras look like, what kind of energy was hanging around you. And I think there's a few more things that I can't remember, but you're going to get that. I'm going to clear that for you. So if you are interested in that, the link to book is at kirstenlangston.rocks. You just go to the shop magic, and you can book a reading with me there. It's also in your newsletter emails. So if you got your newsletter email today, if you didn't get it, check your spam. But if you got it, it is there as well. I'm also running another special. If you are in Club 3333 at thirdeychampagne.com, it's the only place you can get there. You get $10 off your email readings for the entire month of August. It's a really good special. It's a really good special. So that's what's going on. I'm also going to be doing a deep dive for members of thirdeychampagne.com and patrons only. It's this month, August 16th. It's going to be at 4 p.m. PDT. It's going to be a live deep dive channel on election 2024. So that is going on. Those readings, by the way, they're on sale for $275. That's for a full hour Zoom with me. You get the Zoom recording. And then in addition, you're going to get the report. And after your reading, you're going to get the report and you're going to get the clearing. So thank you, Joe. That is what's going on. And then I am going to be doing the election. So what I want to do with these deep dives, I don't use cards. I get totally zoned out and I don't answer questions. I just kind of start channeling, going stream of consciousness stuff. I want to look at this 2024 election. I want to look at Trump. I want to look at Harris. My cards are weird. My cards are very strange. So that's what we're going to look at today. I also have, listen, I have a reading already up at thirdeychampagne.com, and for patrons, it's only $11 a month, FYI. And that's not just for the one video, that's for everything. You get access to 600 videos in the archive. You get access to private live streams that we do every week. So it's a deal. It's a deal. You get your astrology, you get your horoscope, you get your taroscope, you get blog posts. It's such a good deal, such a good site. So we're going to be doing that. I have a video up there already on 2024 and Kamala Harris, and it's shocking. It is shocking to me. The cards that I've been getting consistently since I've been reading on this 2024 election, they've all been weird. They've all been bizarre. That video was no exception. And I think it's worth a watch. It's definitely worth a watch. And I think it's beneficial to track the information in the cards throughout time, because you can kind of see how everything changes. It's a really good special, guys. I'm seriously, jump on it. Jump on it. It's a really good special. Because after September, I'm going to be running probably something spooky. I don't know yet. Possibly. I don't know. October's always really busy for me, but I'd like to do some kind of a spooky special, reading special. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But then we get into year-end stuff. October, November, December, we're looking at the end of the year, and we're doing readings for 2025. So like this is a really good optimum time to take advantage of of this special, because after that, I get slammed for 2025 readings, and usually there's not a lot available. Okay, anything else? Oh, Amanda, you got your Third Eye champagne hoodie the other day and you love it. It's really good quality. It's really good quality. Thank you. Thank you for saying that, Amanda. I appreciate that. Is there anything else I have to tell you? Yes, two things. Two things. Just want to remind everybody. I do not welcome negative comments about my appearance. I don't know anybody that does. Please do not make negative comments about my appearance. It's rude. It's inappropriate. I understand that some people are just watching this because they hate watch it and they're trolls. And just, it just makes you look bad. But for those who think they might be helping me out, you're not. For those well-meaning people who might be like, listen, blonde hair is not your color, like, you're not helping. So please don't do that. Please do not do that. All right, so let's do a little peek, actually. Let's do a clearing before we do anything else. Okay, so I just want to clear myself and everybody that is watching or will watch. I get it a lot. I get the negative appearance comments a lot. Hair, face, weight, what I'm wearing, whether or not I've covered or uncovered my breasts sufficiently. Okay, beautiful. So let's just get some election 2024 cards down. I do want to remind you guys, okay, we are on YouTube, so I'm sure everybody knows that. But that means that I do have to censor myself. You know, other readers may not have to do that. I don't know, but I do. There are things I can't talk about. There are things I can't say. There are words I can't mention. And that is why I have my own website where I don't stream using YouTube, because we do have to be censored. And I am censored across all social media, whether it's TikTok or Instagram. Everybody is. But if you want ad-free, uncensored, you want to be able to ask questions that I can answer. That a lot of stuff about Trump as well, especially. That's where you're going to want to find me, because that's where I can just let it loose. Oh, thanks, you guys. You're very sweet. The original. Oh my God, it has been a long time. Eliza from New York. Girl, where you been? I posted a question of the weird event in PA on CNN and someone reported you for hate. Yeah, it's crazy. People are crazy. So let's take a peek at these election cards. They have been consistently strange for years now, okay, for actual years. And I would see flip-flops where I would see Biden winning, I would see Trump winning, I would see Biden winning, I would see Trump winning. The cards were always strange, and I've been saying for years upon years, there's weird stuff's going to happen. You know, there's just weird cards here. Switcheroo type stuff. And I don't mean that like switching Biden and Harris, but just like I would get that 7 of Swords consistently. And I'm getting the same cards. So when I read on this 2 weeks ago for members and patrons, uncensored, I was getting the same cards. So I'm going to track this probably every time I read. I'm going to, no matter what we're looking at, I'm going to do an election 2024 spread, because I want to see if these cards change or if they stay consistent. The other thing, that's the other thing I wanted to mention. I said it in my little short video. There it is again. My short video on Harris yesterday is a lot of people are clowning me because I said that I saw Biden winning, no psychic is 100% right 100% of the time. It's not possible. So like, you're not owning me. I already know I'm not 100% right 100% of the time. So it's not, you're not owning me when you tell me, oh my God, look, you got it wrong. Ha ha ha. It doesn't mean anything. I'm going to be wrong. And I know I'm going to be wrong. There's no way I'm going to be right all the time. It's just not possible. So just for those of you, again, who are hate watching, it's not an own. It's not. Like, save your little fingers. Save your fingers for typing something else, because it's not important. Okay. Election 2024. Rando cards. General rando cards. Okay. So what do I have? Well, I'm still getting that illusion delusion card. I I'm getting the moon, which talks about things that are inconstant, that are not constant. I'm getting this card, which means somebody's trying to screw somebody over. I think we can kind of guess who. Um, but, 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 well, I do have a stressed out card. Okay, I do have the stressed out card here. All right, okay. But the rest of the cards are not that bad. Now, I was seeing the devil. I was seeing the Seven of Swords consistently. I'm not seeing those here. We're going to keep looking. We're going to keep looking. But what I do see now, well, I don't know. There's something, and I saw this before. Last time, I remember, you guys remember I saw a funeral. I saw a funeral last time. There's a death. There's a death coming. And I have the death card here. So I'm not entirely sure what that's about. But the rest of the cards are looking much better. So maybe we've had it. Maybe Biden dropping out was the thing that was going, that was showing up in the cards, and it's over with now. We're just going to have to keep looking. But look at this. Nice card here, although it can't speak to manipulation. But it came up with some good cards. Three of Cups, Page of Cups, very nice cards here. I can't show you the naked people. YouTube doesn't like it, but there's the Star cards. We love that. Nine of Pentacles is here. We love that. I've got a nice card of balance here, so I really like that. So we may be seeing a shift in the cards, which would be really, really nice. So somebody suggested see who's sworn in. So let's go get Kamala out. Miss Harris, if you're nasty. Also, you guys, just so you know, we do have a Mercury retrograde on August 4th. What do you want to be, Miss Harris? Usually I have you as Queen of Pentacles. I don't know if you want to be that today. What is she, a Libra, right? Well, she wants to be Queen of Wands today, so that's who we're going to let her be. What do you mean by being neutral? Being neutral, you'll be able to see the cards more clearly. I saw the cards very clear, but the problem with the reading was none of us entertained a third party. None of us entertained the idea of a third party. So if you're reading Trump or Biden, and Biden's not an option, you're starting out with a false premise. That's the problem. So we do have a new moon and retrograde. Yes, new moon. Thank you, Joe. New moon and Mercury retrograde beginning Sunday. The retrograde is in Virgo. It's going to retrograde back into Leo. It's going to go until the 27th, and it's already been real gnarly. The shadow period has been real gnarly. So watch it around, these days. Like these days leading up to it, watch it. And then we also have a T-square hanging out in the sky. Kamala Harris, will you be sworn in January 2025? We have a T-square. Mars and Jupiter in Gemini, Venus in Virgo, and Saturn in Pisces are all getting really pissy with each other. That's going to start the 14th, and it's going to go till around the 20th. We also have a full moon in Aquarius on the 19th. So it's tense. That's a tense time period. I put this in the newsletter. I wouldn't push things. I wouldn't poke the bear. I would expect people to be kind of and work with it. Work with it. What is happening when a seemingly legit psychic disagrees with another political belief? For instance, there are psychics that have a great record and are seemingly pro-45 and reporting that the left is evil. It's all a matter of perception. We are accessing things from our own personal levels of consciousness. So, some people can be biased, some people can be wrong, some people can be fakes. But you have to understand that like we're all at a different level of consciousness. Nobody's at the same level. We're all kind of on our own thing. And you can only access information that the level of consciousness you're on can understand. I don't know if is that too much? Is that too extra? It's very complicated. It's very complicated. Shit. See? Same. What is this? Why do I keep getting this? Why do I keep getting this? Oh, good Lord. Okay. She's getting good cards. Okay. Shoot. See, okay, now this is what I'm talking about, you guys. So stick with me here. She's getting good cards, but then they keep showing me, okay, there's something you can't see. There's something you can't see. So she's got nice cards here. I love to see this. This would indicate to me that her fate is to be given this presidency. Here you go. Here it is, right? Here's your fate. Nope, over here. Here's your fate card. Here's your offering card. Here you go. But look at the cards around it, okay? There's something we can't see here. There's something we can't see here. There's the devil in the home environment. There's something we can't see here. The devil by nature is unknowable. You can't know what the devil is. You don't know until it appears. And then we got chaos also here. So these are strange cards. I mean, I'd like to give you definitive answers. I'd like to just be like a psychic on TV. You know how they always seem to have, like, they're like, oh yeah, well, here's what's going to happen. And then it's like to the letter. Predictions like that are rare by any psychic, no matter what their talent level is. I know it's going to be weird. I know it's going to be weird. Let's look at Trumpy. I'm going to track it for you guys. We're just going to track it. Also, I am going to be live election night for sure. Hanging out, doing our thing. I like to relieve the tension. So it's pretty much a silly night. I have been threatening to go full burlesque outfit. I don't know if you're going to get a burlesque show, but I've been threatening with a costume. Last time I wore an evening gown and I got shithouse wasted because I was so nervous. Had the Barbies out, had the fake cocaine out. It was a doozy. It was quite a doozy. All right, so show me Trump. Let's ask this. In 2025, is Donald Trump the leader of the United States? Is he in charge? And you know what? I welcome any different kind of ways you guys want to ask these questions. I think the more information we have, the better. The more innovative your questions are, the better. Because all I can tell you is it's not going to be normal. It's going to be weird. The devil tells me that. It tells us there are unknown factors here. Somebody in the chat mentioned somebody else saw Kamala being pulled out and it's going to be somebody else. I mean, possibly. Honestly, possibly. It's going to be, I'm telling you guys, it won't be normal. Whatever it is, it will not be normal. Ian says Republicans are going to try to cheat on November 5th. Some states might not certify a Harris win. That could be a problem. 45 is confident by saying, oh, that's why you think, do I still have the crystal meth Barbie? Hell yeah. In 45's mind, he is the leader. Agree. Totally agree. Oh, that's a good question. Tina wants to know if he'll still be alive. Can you believe somebody took a shot at that guy? All right, show me. See? He's getting really good cards. Oh, but he's got the death card under him. You know, typically when I do a reading, and anybody that's gotten a private reading from me can attest to this in the chat, my cards are damn clear. My cards are clear. The way I teach tarot, I tell you that the cards will tell you a very clear story. With this election, I don't get consistency. I don't get clear cards. And I don't believe it's me. I really don't. I don't think it's a me thing. It doesn't make any sense to me that I could read everything else perfectly well and really nail predictions for clients and in public and not be able to do this election. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's a me thing. But so check, I'm going to show it to you. Check these out. So the cards do know I'm asking about a Trump victory. That's here. Okay, great. I see more chaos. That came out to the side again. So there's the chaos card. I see the death card below him, which is interesting to me. I don't know that he's going to pass before the election, but it is interesting that the death card is here. This woman. So now I've had a Queen of Cups and a Queen of Wands show up in these card spreads. I don't know who these women are. I should say people because not only, you know, gender fluid, sure, fine. But also, this doesn't necessarily have to be a woman. It can be a man. Michael Cohen was the Queen of Pentacles, for God's sake. I remember that so well. If you guys ever saw me back in the, 20, what was it, 18, I think, and I'm going, there's this woman, Queen of Pentacles. I think he even said it in 17. And she's gonna blow this whole thing apart. She's gonna testify. It's gonna be a whole thing. It ended up being friggin' Michael Cohen. He was the Queen of Pentacles, but she's been consistent, and the Queen of Wands has been very consistent lately. Ever since Harris got into the race, which I know she wants to be the Queen of Wands today, but she hasn't been in other readings. Okay, so we do see lies and manipulation here. Okay, fine, we see that. It's interesting because our Queen of Cups is carrying a burden for Trump in this election. She's carrying a burden. I do have the inconsistency here again. And then it also shows me Trump getting an offer. Now, these cards are freaking weird, you guys. I honestly cannot make heads or tails of it. He'll leave before, some have been saying he will leave in some way, maybe after the election. Maybe a blockage, super secret government psychic blockage. I honestly don't know. Does anyone else have a crush on Michael Cohen? I've listened to his podcast. He argues with people, and I find it kind of hilarious. Could Laura Loomer, ooh, that's interesting. Could it be Laura Loomer as the queen with the burden? It's possible. They both win, right? That's what I'm saying. Do they both win? All right, let's do a comparison spread over here. I'm telling you, you guys, this is to me an absolute mystery. I don't understand what's happening here. And again, I welcome all innovative and interesting ways to ask questions. See, now she wants to be Queen of Pentacles. Why is Kamala Harris switching cards on me? Biden consistently King of Cups. Trump consistently King of Wands. Putin consistently King of Pentacles. Why is Kamala switching around? Can we ask the pendulum specifically about timelines? Yes, that's a good idea. Let me put these cards down and then I can switch over to the pendulum. Does the U.S. split? No. I can tell you that right now, no. Will the Republicans be able to stop the certification of votes? Oh, that's a good one. AMC has another good one. Can you ask if the electors will follow the rules and respect the vote? Okay. Oh, you mean not like split, like, okay, this is the United States of blue and this is United States of red. You mean like split voting? I just had a jumper. Will they pay Trump to leave the race? I don't think so. All right, let's see this. Show me this. Show me which one of you will be president in 2025 of the United States. Acting president, moving in the White House, living in the White House, acting president. Maybe that's a good way to say it. Anybody else getting these weird cards, or is everybody just like, Harris will win by a landslide? I don't watch other psychics, so I don't know, but I'm curious. Last time I read for members and patrons, they said I was the only one that had gotten the weird cards. This is going to be weird. See, okay, so I think it's going to be Harris, I think. But here we go. This is illusion delusion for Trump right here. Okay, we see the inconsistency again running around on Trump. On Harris, I've got the Tower, which I don't love because, again, we're talking about some kind of an unexpected event, something that people haven't thought of, something that you could never in a million years think of until it happens. There's that. We have a grief card here, but it could also be delays. She's working on a victory, okay? She's working on a victory. I don't think she's there yet. Aphrodite got really weird cards too. Oh, perfect. Thank you for telling me that. That's fabulous. This chat fam is intelligent on it. Yeah, you guys are the best. I have the best. You guys, I have the best. I have the best viewers. I have the best viewers. I have the best people. I brag about it all the time. No, they're not going to completely go their separate ways, Heather. No way. It's not happening. See, she's working on a victory. It's not there yet. He's got illusion delusion. This is very strange. Okay, so I got to back up here and see. She will win, but it's a legal struggle. Okay. She's not even, exactly. She's not even the certified candidate yet. That's true. Anthrogal says she's not winning. She's got good energy with her right now. But it's not set in stone. Damn, you guys talk fast. Where is that question? Marsha, okay, there it is. Will the Republicans be able to stop the certification of votes? That's a good question. I want to look at that. Will they pay him to get on a rocket heading to Mars? I saw Mars. I said, what a beautiful planet. It's the best planet I've ever seen. It's a wonderful planet. The best planet. Ian says, remember, 45 and the Republicans will do anything to win. This is their battle of Little Bighorn. Agreed. If they don't win, stay safe, everyone. The world will be. Ian, if they don't win, I'm moving to Scotland. Okay, I am not a. I will be on a list. As much shit as I have talked about this man, I will be on a list. I'm coming to live in Scotland. I've already been looking at houses. Much cheaper to live there than it is here, by the way. Just so in case anybody else is wondering. Oh, that's a beautiful idea, Nasilla. You're going to use my old cards to see if they come out funky. I love that idea. Please let me know. Yes. Okay. Will they be able to mess with the certification? Certification of votes. Tell me that. Show me that. Oh, I think it's going to be a mess. And I've actually been relying heavily on cards for this because I almost don't trust. I have such a fear of him winning. Honestly, it's going to be really bad if he does, that I don't trust my own like psychic vibes sometimes. If my fear is really heavy, if it's really high that day, I'll just do cards rather than like go off. But this is going to be a mess. I see it. This is going to be a mess. Certification of votes. This is going to be a mess. But I do think you're going to get a blue House and a blue Senate. Devil, devil, there it is. There it is. Ooh, naked people. Devil. And 7 of Cups. So maybe it is around the certification of votes. I'm looking. This is why I want to do this channel, because I can step out of the way, totally trance out. Again, August 16th, if you guys got here late, it's members and patrons. It's only $11. It's going to get you not only that live stream, but all the live streams for the month and all of the back catalog. 600 videos, live streams. August 16th, 4 p.m. PDT. I'm going to trance out. I can step out of the way and just give you a full flow of information about this. But I see a mess. I do see a mess. It's what they're telling me is that Biden, oh my God, see, they're telling me that Harris has good energy. She's able to maintain energy throughout. They don't know that it's enough, honestly. Honestly. And I think they said this last time. You guys that are members, you can refresh me, but they're basically saying that it's nothing's set in stone right now. The energy is just all over the map. They're saying that after August, once we get out of this Mercury retrograde, things are going to be more cemented and the readings will become easier, is what they're telling me. They're like, it'll become much more clear. They're like, you're not crazy. Okay, this is great because they're telling me I'm not nuts. They're like, you're not crazy. It's murky because it's murky. Like the readings are, it's murky. It's not clear. This Mercury retrograde is going to move things and shift things around quite a bit. They're telling me that there's shifts coming for Donald Trump, that there's like two that go in his favor and like two that do not. It's like there's two things that are coming out or happening, two things that work for him, two things that do not work for him. And that's kind of where he's going to be this entire time. He never gets this big like, oh yeah, this is it, landslide. Now he's won. I'm with my family thing. Everybody was saying at the party, he's going to win because he got shot. Like, oh, that's it, it's over with. He's going to win. They don't care because they're Trumpers. They're already living the Handmaid's Tale. They're fundamentalists. So they're like, yeah, it's fine. It's great. Everybody's going to live like we do. It's going to be great. I'm like, shit, I have to flee. Show me what else. Yeah, they're telling me he's kind of neck and neck with himself. Like he never really pulls ahead, but nor is it like landslide. I mean, they're showing me like people biting their nails election night. Like it's going to be close. Like it's close. It's close. It's not a done deal. And I think even with Biden, it wasn't a done deal, right? I mean, Biden didn't win by a friggin' landslide. Let's see. I know everybody already forgot that he got shot, right? Let's see legally if there's legal challenges, and if it does anything. But they're telling me that she has, y'all. And I don't like to read politics heavy, so we're definitely going to do a palate cleanser after we read on all this. We'll look at frivolous stuff, your requests, frivolous stuff. But I got you for the politics, just like I did in 2017, and all the way up till now. I got you. They're telling me that she has a lot of people that are opposing her in this Democratic Party. She does. It doesn't seem like she does, but she does. There's a lot of people that were very anti-Harris. There's a faction where she's just not well liked. I mean, I guess that's with anybody, but there's a pretty serious that like want to boot her, that want to kick her out, that are like, nope. We want to get rid of her. It's also possible that JD Vance may step back, by the way. It's not there yet. All this, and that's what they're showing me is like this whole thing, it's just up in the air until the last minute. Everything is up in the air. It's like, there's these gotcha moments that may or may not be real. So it's kind of like, oh, Harris got COVID. Oh, she had to go to the hospital. I'm making this up, right? This is just an example. But, and oh, we think she's going to drop out. Like it's these moments where it's like, oh, whoa, Trump fell. And, oh, now it looks like he might drop out. Like there's all these weird, everything is up in the air. There's just so much weird stuff up in the air. But there are people working against her in her own party. That is legit. By the way, I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Democrat. I don't play teams. I don't like Trump because he's a fascist jackass. I don't have anything technically against regular Republicans, just like, but I'm also not a Democrat. As those of you know, because I don't fall in line. I was not gung-ho on Joe Biden, and I frequently name call Nancy Pelosi, which is really rude of me, and I shouldn't do it. But it's a mess. Everything is a mess. The whole thing, everything about this whole thing is an absolute effing mess from beginning to end. Look at Trump's confidence. Oh, I like that. He alluded to not even needing. Yeah. He said, well, he told people, and then some people were like, oh, he's being misquoted. So I don't even know the real quote, but apparently he said, just vote for me this one more time, and then you never have to vote again. What? Because he can't run again, or because no one will vote ever again? No. It's been reported that her own camp and office was dysfunctional. Yes, her former employees come out with stories that she treated them poorly. Yes, I do remember that. This stuff also happens in the Labour Party in the UK, which is how you got Keir Starmer. Yes, it's going to be a hot mess, dude. Just from beginning to end. From absolute beginning to end. All right, so show me, does it go legal? Show me that. I feel like this Mercury retrograde is going to change things. I mean, the guides came in and already said that, but I feel it. I mean, I feel it. It's going to be like, oh, wait, we didn't see this one coming. Oh, shit, we didn't see that one coming. And I think it's very tough. Listen, I hate to say this because I'm not like conspiracy theory lady. I'm really not. Like, I like to know what they are. People are saying stuff out there. Earth is flat. No, really, the Earth is the center of the universe. All that shit. But I don't think we can trust the mainstream media. I really don't. I really don't. They made all this fuss. Oh, Biden's age. Biden. They were literally, obviously, trying to kick this man out of the race, and I think that they were paid to do it. Obviously. And now Trump is extremely old, and they're like, oh, he's fine. Oh, slurring. They pulled him off stage. They pulled this man off the stage yesterday. They were like, hey, get him out of here. They hustled him out there faster than when he got shot. They were like, hey, get him out of here. Get him out. Get him out of here. He's saying nonsensical shit. I don't know what's going on in this guy's brain. And not a peep. Not a peep from mainstream media. They're like, that's fine. I've been a people manager before. Some folks don't like to have a brown lady boss. Agree. Some folks don't like to have a lady boss, period. Throw in a brown lady and it's like, they're fucking pissed. That's legit. That's legit. Still getting that tower. So I don't see legal yet. Nope, there it is. There's legal. So yeah, there's going to be legal problems. There's going to be, so the cards know I'm asking about legal problems. That showed up here. That also showed up here. This is going to court. It's going to court. It's 100% going to court. And it's weird because there's all these money cards here. So I don't know why that would be important. Obviously, I think these people have enough money to go to court, right? Like they have enough money to do that. So I don't know why there's money cards here. Oh God, most people are being paid off. And the tower again. This is I'm telling you, it's gonna be nutty. It's gonna be absolutely nutty. It's gonna be crazy as hell. I'm telling you, this is not gonna be normal. It's like 2020. I feel like was fairly normal, except for the January 6th thing. Except for that. Yeah, meanwhile, Joe Biden's so old. Meanwhile, he's negotiating for Russian hostages to come home. Like, and guides are telling me that we really did narrowly avoid a mess. Him endorsing Harris was a move. It was a move, and it was supposed to be a mess. It was engineered to be a mess, to kick him out and make a mess. What else? And I do have good question. Will Trumpers steal the election? Let's see it. Ooh, got a jumper. And my apologies. I'm not on. I'm still really exhausted from my Portuguese event. So I think you usually get me a little bit more focused and bubbly. So I do apologize, but I wanted to show up for you guys because I wasn't able to do it last week, and I know y'all need the information. You need the auntie. Legal. So they may steal it. They may try to steal it legally. There it is again. Courts, legal, courts, legal. Who is this? Look at this. There she is again. I feel like we are unraveling a mystery here, and I can't get all the pieces of the puzzle. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're getting certain pieces, but not all the pieces. Look at that. There that is again. Something we can't see. Something's going to happen that we can't see. There's an attack here. There is something nefarious. This is, by the way, the card of theft. Okay, this is the card of theft, and I think it's a real serious threat. Yeah, I do want to look at Venezuela. Thank you for asking. And money again. Very odd. Oh, that's a nice question. TC asks, where's the king? Is he in here? No, he doesn't like being in here when I'm reading. TC asks, will her win depend on the VP choice? That's interesting. Oh, I like that. Biden in the Supreme Court. Let's take a peek. Oh, Jimmy has a good question. Do you think Russia could hack the election? Let's look. Let's look. It's not going to be normal. Like, I'm telling you, whatever happens, none of it's all going to be just absolutely bizarre. It's not going to be straightforward. We may not have a straightforward winner. But everything leading up to it is not going to be normal. Like Nikki Haley. Yeah, I do think it's strange that Trumpy hasn't talked about how somebody tried to off him. Censoring myself. If you want me uncensored, please join Patreon or thirdeyechampagne.com. Please. And I have a whole video on that. That is uncensored and really goes into depth on everything. Oh, thanks, Ian. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yes, I'll take the nice compliments, but all y'all that want to say nasty shit about me, just save your fingers. Save your little fingies. Don't type it. It's not worth it. Instead, you should get up from the computer and go to the mirror and say something nice about yourself to yourself. It's a much better use of your time. It doesn't bother me per se when people want to talk shit, but it's just like why? Okay, Russia. Well, as I said before in the last reading, Russia orchestrated this with Biden. There it is. Russia was definitely behind let's get rid of Joe Biden. Hands down, for sure. Hands down. Okay. Oh, come on, dude. What is going on here? What? It also feels like there's so many things going on at the same time to stop Kamala from possibly winning. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's devil is here. So I think we're going to get more Russian misinformation. And I do wonder if they want to push it to the courts, which is real interesting because the courts show up here. So I do wonder if the plan here, plan card, is to push it to the courts because the courts will just be like, here, Donnie, have this. Okay, now Harris is Queen of Pentacles again. She's just going back, but she's like, I want to be Queen of Wands. I want to be Queen of Pentacles. I want to be Queen of Wands. I don't know. Maybe she's Sybil. I think we're going to get misinformation, and I think they're giving money. I think there's money here that they're pumping in places that that would make them happy, whatever that is. If it's Trump, if it's Harris, whoever. If it's just so crazy stuff. Like, yes, misinformation, they're pumping money into different places. I don't think that they are going to pull what they did in 2016. Linda says, I keep seeing Haley circling the room like a vulture. Ooh. You think the Queen of Cups is Ginny Thomas coordinating the refusal to certify the vote? Okay, I would love to know who you guys think this Queen of Cups is. Leave it now. Leave it in the comments later. Maybe we can suss it out. Hi, Clarence. I don't believe our votes count anymore. I go back and forth on it, to be honest. I'm very disillusioned with the fact that I voted for Joe Biden and they just yanked his ass and did it publicly. It's one thing if Joe was like, I'm just going to be over here. To hell with all y'all. I want to go be a grandpa. But he didn't. He was forced. And it made me feel like my vote didn't count. And he might be old as shit. He's a friggin' mummy. But I loved all of his policies. I don't think there's one Biden policy that I was like, what'd you do, bro? I loved his policies. Fascism counts on people getting tired. Yeah, that's legit. And not voting or voting third party. Don't fall for it. Yeah. You think they're going to upend Vance and put Nikki Haley as the vice president? What else do we need to look at, y'all? I know you mentioned some stuff in the chat, but you have to tell me again. Tell Auntie again. Yeah, I had a full public tantrum. It might not have been public. I think it was just for members and patrons, but I had a full tantrum. NH said, I'm with you. I was cheesed off that they took our votes and tossed them. Yep, I was so mad. So mad. I don't think they care if Vance is popular because they have schemes. Yeah, the DNC screwed up. If Trump wins, I blame them. Agreed. Sharon Ann said, I think Trump's presidential run is like Titanic. Getting a new VP is like rearranging the deck chairs. That's good. Okay. POTUS in the Supreme Court. Let's see. Joe was like, I'm going to reform the Supreme Court. Okay, I read this and I did not check my source because I like glanced at it while I was doing something. But I did read something that said Clarence Thomas was like damn near broke and he was pushing for a pay raise is what it was. He was like, you know what, we all need a raise. And they said no. The Supreme Court was like, no, we're not giving ourselves a raise, or whoever gives them a raise. I guess it's themselves. I don't know. And after that, he started, Harlan Crow was like, hello, best friend. Harlan Crow sidled up right beside him after that. What a corrupt asshole. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. Like, I just, she's important. She has nothing to do with what I'm asking about, but she keeps showing up. So keep an eye on this one, whoever she is. She's important. She's important in this election. I don't know who she is yet. Reforming the Supreme Court. Well, ooh. They're going to fight this. They're going to fight it, but I think Biden gets whatever he wants here. Almost. Damn near. Damn near. He's not going to shove this off. That I see. But look at this. They're going to fight it. They're like, they don't want it. Whatever it is, they're like, no, thank you, please. So here's your Supreme Court card. Here's them like, no, we don't want to make the deal. We don't want to make the deal. We don't want to do it. A sectional predator, Raymond. You might win for the funniest comment today. JD is a sectional predator. You heard this, right? The Vance F to couch, right? You know this. Biden gets good cards with this. Like, I think he's going to get most of what he wants, maybe not all of it, but he gets it. He gets it. He's got beautiful cards here. He's got the star. I like the moon because it tells me he's going to get it done in short order. I think he's going to get what he wants here. I really do. Rick Wilson said today, if 45 wins, Putin will be straight into Kiev. Yep. With tanks. Yep. Let's look at, okay. I like that. JD Vance is married. Let's look at his love life. Yeah, Pete Buttigieg could definitely show up. Anybody could show up as female. Anybody could be female. It could be Pete. Could be Pete. Maybe he's the Queen of Cups. Doesn't necessarily need to be a woman. Okay, well, Raymond's the goat of the JD Vance couch jokes, clearly. Let's look at JD Vance. Let's take a peek at JD Vance and see what's up with this guy. Somebody posted that he looked like the bratty kid from Jurassic Park, and now I can't unsee it. What card represents a couch? Well, I would think, honestly, the Empress, because she's the card of the home. And if I'm going to put a couch anywhere, it would definitely be in my home. JD Vance might put it somewhere else, but it would just go in my house for people to sit on. I can't. Like, I will jump all over that. Let's look at JD Vance, just in general. It would be kind of exciting, though, for Harris to win, because I do believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe she would be the first HBCU student to become president, right? I believe. Okay. JD Vance. Okay. This is a man very used to getting his way. Ooh, Kingy. You okay? You all right? What the hell is so weird about a couch? We see JD Vance here with Trumpy. They're here. He's in his past, so he's like, "Hello, be my friend. We're gonna be friends together." Okay, fine. I haven't looked specifically at Love Life, but I will. But what I do see is that this man is not above being underhanded. That is here. Did he F a couch? Well, does have a double card here, which suggests there's some kind of vice, there's some kind of thing that he doesn't want people to know about. There's something. Could it be kinky boots? Sure, of course, 100%. But it's here, like it's showing up in his cards, which I do find hilarious. He's very used to getting whatever he wants. This man is so used to getting whatever he wants that he projects that outward. What vice presidency, money, flip-flopping for Trump. He hated Trump. He hated him. He was public about it. And then he was like, you know what, let's be best friends. And Trump was like, yeah, it sounds good. Like, I mean, come on. He's used to getting what he wants. He's very used to getting he's very Putin friendly. Look at this. He wants to be best buds with this guy. Look at that. Look at that. He's pals with him. He wants to get in good with this guy. He wants to be his lackey. I want to put more cards on him, actually. It's pretty interesting. And again, I'm sorry, you guys. I am quite tired still. I slept like all of Monday and Tuesday. I still don't have all my strength back from being in the hospital, even though it was like, what, 2 years ago? Year and a half ago? 2 years? Almost 2 years? So I'm a little bit lackluster, and I'm sorry. Good thing the couch has plenty of plastic on it. Ian's made a comment that I can't say out loud on YouTube because I'll get censored for it, but that's interesting to me. James Carville stated publicly that JD Vance wears eyelashes. I mean, good for him. But it's kind of insane. How does Usha feel about Republicans being relentlessly racist towards her? I like that. Oh, no, she just does this guy gets whatever he wants. I think she just does whatever he says. He feels kind of, honestly, couches aside, he feels kind of grubby to me. I don't want to say unwashed, but there's something about him, like I keep seeing like sticky fingers, there's something grubby about the guy. And I don't think he has any problem rolling around in shit. You know what I mean? Like, he's like, if it serves me, if it's what I want, if it's going to get me where I want to go, I will roll around in the shit. I don't care. I also think he picks his nose, but that's neither here nor there. That's just me being petty and bitchy. I think his wife, I think she's just like, he's like, it's going to get me where I want to go. I mean, it upsets her. It clearly upsets her. But she's also like, I'm on board. I'm going to do what he wants and make the sacrifices. If I were Donald Trump, I wouldn't trust this guy as far as I could throw him. He picked the wrong man. I'll tell you this right now. I don't know why he picked him. I don't know what he was thinking. But no, Trumpy, you made a mistake here, bro. This guy can't be trusted, not by a single person. He feels almost more egotistical than Trump. He feels like he is waiting. He's waiting like a spider, you know what I mean? He's waiting in his web. Like he feels like he this is what he does. I do think he manipulates people quite a bit. Again, I get a lot of oh, what's the word I want? Yeah, ego, but it's more than that. It's this hubris. That's what it is. Hubris. That's what it is. It's this I'm hot shit no matter what. I'm going to be hot shit. I mean, he could be the dumbest person in the room. He wouldn't know. I don't think he's dumb. I actually don't think he's dumb. But you know, no matter what he does, he feels like he's, and it's not like he's covering up for insecurities. He really thinks he's the shit. But Trump made a mistake. In fact, I want to look at that. I wouldn't want this man around me if I were Donald Trump. I wouldn't. Donald Trump has any spies that watch me, I'm going to tell you right now, get this guy out of here. I'm not kidding. I wouldn't want this guy can't be trusted. I mean, I already know that. He flip-flopped. Trump, I hate him. Nope, I love him. Not only that, but I'm going to work for him. And everything he said was right. You know? But this guy's waiting. He's waiting for his moment. And let me tell you something. The thirst for power and the ambition is absolutely unparalleled. Unparalleled. Thank you, Numbers Vibrations. I appreciate you. I'm doing my damnedest. Doing my damnedest for you guys. Also, I'm going to mention, for those of you that got here late, real quick, I'm running a special for September. Limited spots, but if you book a full-length reading, $275 for a 60-minute Zoom reading, you're also going to get a free energy report and clearing. The spots are going to sell out, so you can go get one right now. ThirdEyeChampagne.com. Go to the collective. You go to readings, or you can go to KirstenLangston.rocks and go to Shop Magic. Book it, because they're going to sell out. And like I was telling everybody before, once we hit kind of November, December, and a little bit of October, it's all end of year and 2025 readings, and those sell out quick. So it's a very good time to get it. Donald, you made a mistake. Who convinced him to do this? And I'm sorry, I am ignorant on JD Vance. Does he even hold a public office right now, or is he just some rando that Peter Thiel was like, let's throw him in? Kirsten, you almost died last year, so the fact that you're still here reading, I feel is a blessing. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you saying that. He's a senator. Okay, thank you. Thank you, from Ohio. Thank you. My ignorance knows no bounds. Yeah, not good. These cards are bad. Look at this. They're like, Donald, you're in trouble. Molly, you in danger, girl. Look at this. This guy will screw him over in a heartbeat. This guy wants to be president. Bad. Look at this. Lies, secrets, secret card here. Oh, it's bad, 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 bad. Bad, 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 bad. He should not trust this man. Manipulation. I think somebody promised him money. This guy talks shit about Trump. Even now he's talking shit about him. This is a means to an end for him, which is terrifying to me. Like the one scandal season. You missed the days when the only senator you paid attention to was the one from the state you lived in. Same. $15 million bankroll from Thiel. Yeah. What did Rick James say about his couch? Thank you, Joe. I like Mark Kelly, and he's got nice vibes. I will say that. I don't know much about his policies, or where he comes from, but I looked at his face and I was like, nice vibes. I like his vibes. Pete Buttigieg, he has nice vibes. He does. Vance won by the skin of his teeth. Vance lives in the town next to me. He is awful. Yeah, Tim Walz seemed to have some nice vibes also. I think they're going to go, like I said yesterday in my reading, I think they're going to go same thing with Biden, right? He was the safe pick for Barack Obama. It was like, all right, here's the guy who's been doing this forever, and he's super safe, and he's old, and he's white, and here you go. I think they're going to do the same with Harris. And I think, honestly, they'd probably be fools not to pick somebody that is appealing, that these on-the-fence, low-key racist, I hate to say it, low-key misogynist, low-key racist voters will be like, yeah, okay, I can go with him. I don't know if Pete's the one. I think they need a safe one. Mark Kelly is spaced out. Good one. No, I liked it. What else do we want to look at, y'all? Thank you. Numbers Visions is just giving me beautiful stuff. Thank you. Appreciate it. Kelly is safer. Yeah, I think he's safe. I think he's safe. I think he's a safe pick. And I think that if they want to run this guy after Harris, that he could definitely win. Yeah, military, astronaut, Gabby Giffords, like, I don't know. I haven't seen him speak in public, but I think he's a good bet. Especially, like I said, when she's out, and they want to run him against what? Josh Hawley? I think they have a good chance with this guy. Let's go now with Brad and Angie. They're still fighting. They're Francis, look at this. Just fell out of the deck. Here's what's going on with Brad and Angie. They're still fighting. Oh, I like that. George Clooney. I got some email. Oh, George Clooney's going to match things up to 400%. George, everybody hates you now. I'm sorry. I hate to tell you this. Even I, a massive Clooney fan. Since you were on the motherfucking Facts of Life, bro, thank you. I'm mad at George, and it's going to take a while for it to wear off. Sonia Massey. Yeah, I can't do that on YouTube. That's not something I can look at here. I need to be able to speak freely, be uncensored, and it's a hot button topic. And YouTube typically doesn't. Their AI, like even me just saying the name, their AI doesn't like it. Not with me. I'm on somebody's fucking list. Whoa! Vance said publicly he was convinced he was gay. Maybe that's the devil's secret he's hiding. Why did Jim Clyburn and Kamala Harris advocate for a mini primary and then turn around, lock up delegates? Ooh, I like this question. Lock up delegates and threaten people about potentially pushing her out of the nomination. Oh, I love this question. Let's look. That is a good one. Dude, my brain is barely working, which is fine because I can still be psychic. It actually works better when my brain is a little bit turned off. But you guys are coming with the best questions today. Let's see. I love that question. Few good men, officer and a gentleman. You want me on that wall? You need me on that wall? Then I'll go to Clooney, but I got to look at this. It's a really good question. Why did they advocate for a mini primary? That's crazy to me. I wonder if it's because the oligarchs that rule us and pushed Joe Biden out of the race had somebody else picked and they knew it was a loser. Let's see. Because she wasn't the choice. I can tell you that right now. She wasn't the choice. The money. It was the money. This was a financial decision. Huh. This one again. This was a financial decision. It's money. I think because they had to give Harris Biden's money. You couldn't give it to anybody else. It's money. It's money. It's right here. It's right here. It's money. It's business sense. It is. It was also just like a hot mess. Like this whole thing was a hot mess. Whole effing thing was a hot mess. Oh, my chat's not working. There you go. The donors want Project 2025 and to keep their tax cuts. I don't disagree with you, Linda. I don't. I know a lot of people. I'm gonna catch shit for it. But like I said before, I will never lie to you. I will always tell you what I see. I'm never gonna sugarcoat anything. If you want sugarcoating, I'm not the one to watch. But as I always say, we're all gonna die anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Nothing matters. That's my big takeaway from having been on my deathbed. Well, at the end of the day, all these things seem like horrible and crazy and, we're all screwed, but, you're going to die no matter what. Mark Kelly was the astronaut who sneaked a full gorilla costume aboard the space station. Oh, that's interesting. By the way, if you're not subscribed, please do. We have way more people that watch me than are subscribed to me. More subscribers helps me with YouTube. So this is my full job. If you're new here, this is all I do. This is my job. I don't have a husband. I don't have a side job. I don't have a wife. I don't have anybody else making money. It's me, and me again. So the best thing you can do to support me is absolutely be a member or a patron or buy a reading. But if that is out of your wheelhouse, subscribe, like, comment, share. It helps me immensely. I know, Megan Thee Stallion really did tear it up. And I loved her little outfit. All right. Oh, no. JD is gay. It didn't get undone because Mima and Jesus. No shit. Let's look at Clooney. Were people charged in Matthew Perry's death? Oh, I did not know that. It was said that she will announce her VP pick in Pennsylvania, so it means Shapiro. What? 7 of 9 what? Wait, what are you correct on? 7 out of 9. I have to know this, Ian. People are about to be charged. Okay, got it. Lovely. That poor guy. Right, facts life. I like Pete. My energy was really relaxed at my NYC vacation. Yeah, I miss it. I miss New York. Well, a lot of it too is, going through a divorce and lawsuit and nearly dying. It's like, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. And you have to, all that stuff sort of puts you in a hole. And then you have to climb up out of it. It takes a while. Wow. No, Clooney does fine. Although he's kind of on the wane. He's actually a little bit on the wane, which is funny. He does fine, but it's funny because his cards are kind of like, slowing down a little bit. He's got this here, but overall, he's just fine. Oh, you got out of 9 predictions, you got 7 correct. Oh, wow, that's really good. Pelosi for sure wanted somebody else. Obama didn't endorse her. He obviously didn't think it was a good idea. Yeah, very interesting. Matthew Perry said River Phoenix died yet Keanu Reeves is still alive. Ooh, that's rough. My energy has shifted. I'm trying. I'm trying, y'all. See if there's anything we need to know before I go. And I have to go lay down. This last week just wiped me. So if you want to see me next week, you're going to go to Patreon, Kirsten Langton, or you're going to go to throwchampagne.com and become a member. $11. Uncensored. Ad-free. Supporting a small female in business. That's It's all the things. And that gets you not just the month of August, but it gets you month to month. So whenever you join, you'll go, if you join August 15th, you'll be there, August 15th till September 15th. Automatic renewal. It's a beautiful community. And I'm putting up a jobs board in the forum. So I haven't been able to do it yet, but I'm putting up, so people that are looking for jobs, people that know of jobs, a lot of people that I read for, it's job stuff. So I'm putting a section in there in the forum. It's kind of like our own little mini Reddit over there in that forum. And we are going to be doing Third Eye Champagne Awards. So make sure you're signed up for the newsletter. I do not spam you. If you don't get notifications from YouTube, I do send out notifications via email if you're signed up for the newsletter. I don't sell your email. It doesn't go anywhere. It stays with me. I don't do anything weird with it. Hello, Jumpacod. I don't do anything weird with it. Not like JD Vance. God knows what he would do with your emails. But I want to give out some awards, Third Eye Champagne Awards for your face. It's going to be all viewer voted. So if you're not part of the newsletter, you can't vote. You have to. So that is something I'm going to be implementing in September. And I think we're going to have the awards likely in November, December. But it's, your favorite psychic, your favorite political psychic, your favorite astrologer, your favorite healer, best in show. You can't vote for me because I'm the one putting it on. But I think it's going to be super fun. I think it's going to be really fun. And I don't know why I just decided, I love award shows. I was like, I want to be the Oscars of psychics. And so here we go. Ooh, that came out upside down. Okay. We got a lot going on. Our jumper card, by the way, was the card of Mercury retrograde. So pay attention to this one. Pay attention to this one. I did not look at Venezuela, and I meant to. It's going to be rough. Listen, it's going to be real rough. It's going to be ugly for quite some time. Just FYI, Venezuela it's not going well for quite some time. So put that in your back pocket. Yeah, it's the Mercury retrograde. Pay attention to that. Pay attention to that because it's going to be a doozy. It's going to be a doozy. So the typical Mercury retrograde protocols, right? You back everything up. You don't buy anything with electronics. You don't buy anything expensive. If something's about to break, get it fixed now so it doesn't break down on you at a crucial time during the retrograde. Don't start anything new. You can't go back and redo. The retrograde is RE, so you reassess, you redo, you repaint, you grout. I don't know. You redo. But communication issues, make sure that you're checking your text message and your emails so you didn't, BCC, Craig's an asshole and you sent it to Craig. Don't do that. It's going to be a doozy, I'm telling you. And it's going to, I'm telling you guys this because I feel it. It's going to shift a lot. It's going to shift a lot in politics in the US. It's just, it's going to shift the energies immensely. So for you personally, if there's something where you're like, I don't know, you're trying to get a job, you've been trying to get a girl, you've been trying to get a guy, you've been trying to, get something off the ground. This is the retrograde that shifts those things for you. So it's really good to sit tight, let things do what they need to do. If things disappear, let them, because this retrograde is going to bring better stuff in. Better stuff. What else? Show me. Jesus. This isn't. Okay, the jumper card is the only message card because the rest of these cards are about this damn election. Oh, they have a message. I haven't had this happen in a long time. Like years. I haven't had this happen in a long time where the cards are telling you what they want to tell you rather than what you've asked about. All right, I'll bite. What am I looking at? All right, Kamala Harris is here. She came in with my 3 of Cups, which tells me, she's got good allies. She's got good momentum behind her. Great, good for her. Root of the reading, though, I have secrets and things that people are sleeping on, which I don't love. I've got the moon reversed. I don't like the moon reversed. I do not like the moon reversed because typically people read it reversed. They're like, oh, it's better when it's reversed, but I do not. When it's reversed, it feels like things are not running the way that they should be. So when it's upright, it goes through its phases. The dog is howling, the wolf is howling, everybody's happy. For me, when it's reversed, it feels like I'm not doing what I should be doing. Like, again, normalcy. There's no normalcy here. Magician, I have manipulation. I have manipulation. It came in with the moon. So it's a lot. It's just a lot. She's carrying a burden. And again, people are going to try to screw over. And then what do we have? Can you anybody want to guess what the next card is? Does anybody want to guess what the next card could possibly be? Well, again, it's telling me things that we don't see. And what do we not see? Oh, guess who? Guys, I don't know. This represents a person or a situation, and I don't know what it is. I don't know, but we've got to keep an eye on it. She's in danger in a way. There's danger here, and none of us can see it. Starting to wheeze. I gotta go. The wheezing is happening. I gotta get out of here. This is nuts to me. Is there anything else we need to know before I go? Tell me. And I'll see you guys next Thursday and Friday for members and patrons. Uncensored, ad-free. Is there anything else we need? Yes, the guides are, okay, so this is personal. The guides are telling me they want you guys to know that you should basically hunker down between now and about August 25th, 28th. So it's like the whole month. They're like, just chill. Don't initiate. It's not, the astrology isn't built for initiating things and having them work out the way you want this month. So don't initiate. It should be very, very chill. Just people start wiling out, just back up, let them do what they want to do. You know what I mean? But they're telling me swift change. So if you're looking for a situation to turn and change, like you've been waiting for something new to come in, this is your moment. This is going to be a really good time period for you. That T square coming in on the 14th, I don't like it. I don't like it. So make sure that all your stuff is done. If you need, you're like, I have to confront somebody or I have to do this or I have to do that. Don't plan it for the 14th through the 20th. You know what I mean? Like try to get around that. Don't go near that. Remember, an aspect is always stronger coming on than it is going away. So you're going to feel it more leading up to it than you are when it's done and it starts to dissipate. What else? Tell me. Yes, health. They're talking about health, and that's something that there's a certain thing that goes on, that's been going on since 2020 that I can't talk about on YouTube. But they're making sure everybody watches their health. They like take very, very good care of yourselves. Tell me what else. Okay, and also sit on your money for a while. They're not predicting dire straits, but they're just like, it's not a good month to spend money either. Sit on your money, sit on your money, sit on your money. That's global. I mean, that's just across the board. This is like, they're just showing me the energy is cray cray. They want people to lean more into pleasurable things as long as it's low key. There's not a lot of moving parts. So if you're like, I'm going to plan this great big camping trip and it's going to be great, dude, the astrological weather, you guys, it's not conducive to that. It's not. Saturn will rain on your parade so often, so very much. So because we have a really active Saturn, like you don't want to do the pleasure cruise. Okay, don't go on the love boat this month because it's not going to work out. If there's anything else, make sure you're following me on other social media, and I'll post stuff throughout the rest of the week. And that's it. That's all I've got. So I'm going to go rest, my friends. I love you. I adore you. I can't thank you guys enough. You're such a good group of people. I look forward to hanging out with you guys, both in these larger streams and then in the smaller streams on my website. So one more time for the cheap seats in the back. You want to see me next week, join thirdeyechampagne.com, join my Patreon, Uncensored. It's good. It's better. And it's so many nice people, you guys, but you guys are the best. I just can't thank you enough. I really can't. You keep me going when I don't want to go. And when I was really tired today and I was like, I want to cancel this thing, I really wanted to cancel. I knew I couldn't let you down. But not only that, I think the looking forward to seeing you and like interacting and stuff, that's what like got me like hyped about it. I was like, okay, I can do this. I can do it. I can do it. So I just appreciate you guys so very much. And on that note, I will see you quite later.